Today I will be reviewing an air purifier, and the specific make and model is the Vax Air Purifier ACAMV101 in white. First off, let's take a look at the features you get with the Vax ACAMV101. First of all, it has two large air inlets, one by here along the front and the other one on the back by here. And there's a large air outlet located on top of the appliance which pushes out the fresh filtered air. As you can see, this big grill on top. The purifier also features a smart auto detect sensor that reads the room's air quality. I'll speak more about this a bit later on in my review. This specific air purifier does come with a small remote control, as you can see by here, and again I'll talk about that more later on. The air is taken in through the inlets and filtered through the amazing HEPA filter. The HEPA filter traps 99% of airborne smoke, dust, pollen particles and allergens down to 0.3 microns when passed through the filter, which will of course reduce allergy triggers. Not only that, but it has an ionizer function which releases negative ions which attach to airborne particles that neutralise viruses, mould and allergens as well. I'm going to move on to the front panel now. I'll show you the functions and the different settings. Please bear in mind that the buttons on the appliance are touch buttons. You do not need to press them hard. It could result in damage to the appliance if they are pressed too hard. First off, we have the power button. As you can see, it powers on at touch. Then underneath, we have a large real-time display, which will also display either a green light, which is good air quality, yellow, which is fair air quality, and red, which is bad air quality. As I said earlier about the smart sensor, this is located on the back of the air purifier, which is just this by here. This is the sensor. The second touch button down is the timer button, up to 8 hours. I'll give you a quick demonstration of that. So you have 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, and 8 hours. Press it again to go back to auto. Then the button below this is the fan speed control. There is an auto option, which is currently on now, which changes the fan speed as required, depending on, I'm guessing, quality of the air. A night fan speed, which is the lowest speed the fan will go. I will talk more about the night mode shortly. And then you have the standard low, medium and high settings, which is by here. So it's auto, which is on low, night, low without auto, medium, high, and back to auto, which goes back to low. The button underneath the fan controller is what I was talking about earlier on, which is the ionizer touch button. And that is located right by here. Looks like little dust particles. Turn it off and back on. Personally, like I said, I'll be keeping the ionizer on. By here. And this is the filter light. For example, when the filter is dirty, needs replacing or changing in any way, that'll flash on and tell you that either there's a problem or the filter is dirty and needs changing. Going back now quickly to the remote, and here it is. Nice and compact. We have the features on there that are the power button. We have night mode, auto, ionizer on or off, fan speed, and then finally the timer. And that's nice and simple, nice clear icons on there, so that should be nice and easy for you to use. I'd like to go back again and speak about the night mode, which I mentioned. What the night mode does, it turns off any LEDs that are on at the time and it puts it to the lowest fan speed possible, so that you can basically sleep comfortably without the noise, without the lights flashing and so on. And I'll show you that now, which I'll be using the remote as an example to turn it to night mode. It's nice and responsive. And there we go, straight to night mode. It'll take 10 seconds for the LEDs to go off. And there we are. That's in night mode now. And then you literally just switch it back, off night mode, onto auto. I will quickly show you the removal of the filter to show you how easy it is to change for cleaning or replacement. You literally pull, nice firm pull, lifts off like so. I'll move that down a little bit for you. There's a little tag right by here, a little slider. All you do, slide it to the left, like so, and then the filter pops out. You put the filter back in with the hole in the top facing up, slide it back in, make sure it's in nice and snug, then you slide to the right. Once the filter is in, you take the back panel and it should just pop on nice and easy like that. Barely any effort at all. Now I'll show you the purifier up and running. I'll run a program for 6 hours, but I will only record the beginning and the end of the program. I'll keep it on auto, and if you listen, you'll notice that it makes barely any sound when it's on the low setting on auto. But I'll put it on high, and you'll notice how loud it can be on the high fan speed. That's set to 6 hours now. Okay, that's low on auto. But then if you change it to high, you hear how loud it can be. But of course you would only use the high setting if it was extremely, extremely bad, the air quality. Personally, I don't see you using that, especially when you're trying to sleep, of course. But let's put it back to auto. And it'll go back down to the low fan speed. I'm going to leave it there, and I'll come back to you when it's on the last couple of minutes of the cycle. Hi guys, I'm back now. It's been 6 hours. It's on the last couple of minutes of the cycle now. Now I thought that on the display panel it was supposed to count down the last few minutes, so I was lucky I set the timer on my phone to catch the end. It should turn off automatically when the timer is finished. As I said, I thought it was going to count down, but it seems that it doesn't actually count down. Maybe there's a way of doing it, because it looks like, if you look closely, there's LED numbers inside the circle apart where the light is around. But that's not too much of a problem, as long as it shuts down on its own when it's finished. So we'll just watch now and see when it goes off on its own. Oh, there we are. It just changed to fair air quality now as the cat walked in. And back to auto again. And there we are. That's it. 6 hour cycle. So my conclusion of the Vax Air Purifier ACAMV101 is that it's not an appliance I ever thought I'd get, but in all honesty I'm really glad I did. My nose tends to get stuffed up quite a bit from dust, and I got slight allergies as well. I am on antihistamines for it. I also have asthma, and since I've run the purifier, even for 6 hours, my nose definitely feels less stuffy. And I can imagine that running it on a regular basis will definitely improve your overall health when it comes to asthma and allergies. I would definitely recommend this to anyone with allergies. So all in all, it's got great features. It's modern. It's stylish. I mean, I like the style of it. Some people might not, but that's obviously down to personal preference. And it's easy to use. So thanks for watching my review of the Vax Air Purifier ACAMV101. Have a very nice day.